even if it directly contradicts what the text says, because we hold God and Torah to a higher standard. So as Abraham brings up the knife and prepares to strike Isaac, rather than seeing God as like this divine Willy Wonka who's in the back saying, well done, you've passed the test, congratulations, I would instead like us to think about God responding in this way. For God's sake, put that knife down. You failed that test spectacularly because you fear me, and you have no reason to fear me. You should have pushed back. You should have refused, because you should have known that it was wrong, the wrong thing to do. Because you should have known that I'm not that kind of God. I wasn't going to revoke my blessing if you refused, and I wasn't going to give my blessing if you followed through. You should have known by now, after all you've done and all I've done, my love comes to you freely so that you can freely give it to others. As I was preparing this, kind of putting the finishing touches on it yesterday, I was reminded of this song by an artist named Maddie Zom. We've one other time sang a song by Maddie Zom. Maddie Zom was raised in a conservative Christian tradition, unaffirming Christian tradition. She is a queer recording artist, and having been through that, and now in adulthood wrestling with all of that, she writes much of her music about like the deconstruction of that faith identity and working through her religious trauma. And so I thought of this song, which is called If It's Not God, and I reached out to Katie and said, oh, I wish I would have thought of this before so that you could perform it. And Katie's like, we're going to.
Like a lie, when they were wrong, I could never keep quiet. I searched for the truth and had faith that I'd find and set myself on fire. Let myself be the light. All the Sundays I worry, I disappoint my mom, 'cause I never understood some types of love being wrong. Something inside me was always steering left. What father picks a few just to leave the rest? I heard a voice inside my head that disagreed. So if that wasn't God, well, thank God it was me. Thank God it was me. They called me a sinner when I was a saint, hiding in a bedroom, praying depression away, killing herself for eternal life, and losing her interest to be a good wife. Set myself on fire. Let them call me liar. All the Sundays I worry, I disappoint my mom, 'cause I never understood a type of love being wrong. Something inside me was always steering left. What father picks a few just to leave the rest? I heard a voice inside my head that disagreed. So if that wasn't God, if that wasn't God, it was me. Thank God it was me. Thank God it was me. If it's God, type of love being wrong. Something inside me was always steering left. No father picks a few just to leave the rest.
No father picks a few just to lead the rest. God is not conspiring against you. God is not like this bloodthirsty monster who's threatening to withhold all of these promises and love from you if you don't do everything correctly. And if that is the picture of God that has been handed down to you, I'm incredibly sorry. And if that is a picture of God that you are hearing or feeling, I think that we have the moral responsibility to push back at that, whether we are hearing it externally or even internally. We have the moral responsibility to push back against that. Even and especially if that voice comes from a story in the Bible, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your heavenly parent give good things to those who ask? May we believe that for ourselves, and may we have the moral courage to insist that about others as well. May that be so. Amen.